Welcome back to the audio bookshelf. We hope you enjoy the book, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to get our latest content. Please enjoy. The Awakening Protocol: How to See, Think, and Thrive. Presented by Theo E. David from the audio bookshelf. Chapter 1: The Power of Awareness. Most people move through life on autopilot. Days blur into weeks, weeks into years, and before long, they look back wondering where the time went. This chapter introduces a transformative shift: becoming aware. Awareness is the foundation of all growth and is the first step to awakening the life you've always wanted. Imagine waking up in a room you've never been in before. At first, everything seems unfamiliar. The furniture, the colors, even the air feels foreign. But as you stay present, the details become clearer. This is the nature of awareness. To see the world clearly, we must first confront our own blind spots. Blind spots are the habits, assumptions, and beliefs we hold without questioning. They shape our decisions and limit our potential. The goal is not to blame ourselves for having them, but to learn to uncover and challenge them. How do we develop this awareness? The answer lies in reflection. Spend 5 minutes a day asking yourself 3 questions. 1. What patterns do I notice in my actions? 2. How do I feel in my current environment? 3. What could I be overlooking? Through this practice, you'll begin to recognize what drives your behavior. Awareness isn't just about observing your external environment, but also tuning into your internal state. Your emotions, reactions, and thoughts are signals guiding you toward deeper truths. One practical exercise to cultivate awareness is mindfulness. Pause right now and take a deep breath. Focus on the sensation of air filling your lungs. Exhale slowly, paying attention to the release. This moment of stillness is where awareness begins. Chapter 2: Rewiring Your Thought Patterns. Our thoughts are the architects of our reality. What we think about, we bring about. Yet, many of us live trapped in unhelpful thought patterns that limit our potential. To thrive, we must rewire these patterns and take control of our mental dialogue. Thoughts are like grooves on a record. Over time, repeated thoughts deepen those grooves, making it easier for our minds to replay the same narrative. Some of these narratives are empowering, while others keep us stuck. The first step to rewiring your thought patterns is to identify the negative grooves. Pay attention to recurring thoughts like "I'm not good enough," "this always happens to me," or "I'll never succeed." These are self-limiting beliefs. They masquerade as truth, but they are merely the result of repetition. To counter these thoughts, practice reframing. Reframing is the act of shifting your perspective to see a situation differently. For example, if you think, "I always fail," ask yourself, "What did I learn from this experience, and how can I apply it next time?" By reframing, you begin to challenge the narrative and create new grooves that support growth. Another powerful tool is affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that help you reshape your mindset. Instead of dwelling on what you lack, affirm what you desire. Say, "I am capable, I am resilient," or "I am constantly learning and improving." Repeat these statements daily, even if you don't believe them at first. Over time, they will become the new grooves on your mental record. Gratitude also plays a critical role in rewiring thought patterns. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you shift your mind away from scarcity and negativity. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. This practice rewires your brain to seek positivity and abundance. It's important to remember that rewiring your thoughts is not about forcing positivity or ignoring challenges. It's about creating balance. Acknowledge your struggles, but don't let them dominate your mental space. Learn to redirect your focus toward growth, opportunity, and solutions. By practicing these techniques consistently, you'll begin to notice a shift in your mindset. Your thoughts will become more empowering, your decisions more intentional, and your life more aligned with the person you aspire to be. Chapter 3: The Art of Critical Thinking. In a world filled with information, the ability to think critically is more valuable than ever. Critical thinking is the process of analyzing information objectively, questioning assumptions, and making reasoned decisions. It is the cornerstone of personal and professional success. Critical thinking begins with curiosity. Instead of accepting information at face value, ask questions. Why is this true? Who benefits from this perspective? What evidence supports or contradicts it? This habit of inquiry helps you uncover deeper truths and avoid being misled. One common barrier to critical thinking is cognitive bias. Cognitive biases are mental shortcuts that influence how we interpret information. For example, confirmation bias causes us to favor information that supports our existing beliefs, while the availability heuristic makes us overestimate the importance of recent or vivid events. Recognizing these biases is the first step to overcoming them. To strengthen your critical thinking skills, practice evaluating sources. Whether it's a news article, a social media post, or a conversation, consider the credibility of the source. Ask yourself, what is the intention behind this message? Is it backed by evidence? Are there alternative perspectives to consider? Another key component of critical thinking is emotional regulation. Emotions can cloud judgment, leading to impulsive or irrational decisions. When faced with a challenging situation, pause and take a moment to breathe. This creates space to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. Critical thinking also involves embracing complexity. The world is rarely black and white. By seeking out diverse viewpoints and challenging your assumptions, you gain a more nuanced understanding of the issues at hand. This openness to complexity fosters innovation, empathy, and better decision-making. Remember, critical thinking is not about being skeptical of everything. It's about being discerning. It's about seeking clarity and understanding rather than simply accepting or rejecting ideas. As you develop this skill, you'll find that you're better equipped to navigate challenges, solve problems, and make decisions that align with your values and goals. Critical thinking is not just a tool, it's a mindset that empowers you to thrive in an ever-changing world. Chapter 4: Thriving Through Resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt and bounce back in the face of adversity. Life will always present challenges, but resilience allows you to not only endure them but grow stronger because of them. It is the hallmark of a thriving individual. Resilience starts with mindset. Viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as failures helps you stay motivated and focused. This shift in perspective transforms obstacles into stepping stones. Another key to resilience is cultivating a strong support system. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. These relationships provide emotional support, encouragement, and a sense of belonging, all of which are crucial during tough times. Self-care also plays a vital role in resilience. Physical health, mental well-being, and emotional balance are interconnected. Prioritize activities that nourish your body and mind, such as regular exercise, proper nutrition, quality sleep, and mindfulness practices. Developing resilience also requires embracing flexibility. Life rarely unfolds as planned, and rigid expectations can lead to disappointment. By staying open to change and adapting your approach, you build the strength to weather uncertainty. Lastly, resilience involves taking purposeful action. When faced with a challenge, break it down into manageable steps. Focus on what you can control and take one small action at a time. This proactive approach builds momentum and reinforces your sense of agency. Resilience is not about avoiding struggle, it's about learning to navigate it with grace and determination. By cultivating resilience, you empower yourself to face life's challenges with confidence and emerge stronger on the other side. Chapter 5: The Science of Habit Formation. Habits shape every aspect of our lives, from how we start our mornings to how we achieve our long-term goals. To thrive, mastering the science of habit formation is essential. By understanding how habits work and how to create or break them, you can take control of your daily actions and design a life aligned with your aspirations. Habits are formed through a simple loop: cue, routine, and reward. The cue is the trigger that initiates the habit, the routine is the action itself, and the reward is the benefit you gain from completing it. For example, if you check your phone every time you hear a notification, the sound is the cue, checking your phone is the routine, and the satisfaction of seeing a message is the reward. To create a new habit, start by identifying a clear cue. This could be something already part of your routine, such as brushing your teeth, eating breakfast, or finishing a task at work. Pair the new habit with this cue to make it easier to remember. For example, if you want to start journaling, commit to writing one sentence immediately after brushing your teeth. Next, focus on making the routine simple and achievable. Start small. Instead of committing to a full hour of exercise daily, begin with 5 minutes. This lowers the barrier to entry and helps you build momentum. Consistency matters more than intensity in the beginning stages. Rewards are a critical part of the habit loop. They reinforce the behavior, making it more likely you'll repeat it. Choose rewards that align with your goals and provide genuine satisfaction. For example, after completing a study session, reward yourself with a short walk or a favorite snack. Breaking a habit follows the same structure. Start by identifying the cue and disrupting the routine. If you want to stop snacking late at night, recognize what triggers the behavior. Is it boredom? Stress? Replace the routine with a healthier alternative, like drinking herbal tea or reading a book. Accountability can also strengthen your habit-building efforts. Share your goals with a friend, join a community, or track your progress in a journal. Seeing tangible evidence of your growth motivates you to keep going. Over time, habits compound. Small, consistent actions accumulate, leading to significant transformations. By mastering the science of habit formation, you gain the ability to design your days intentionally and align them with your long-term vision. Chapter 6: The Power of Purpose. Purpose is the compass that guides your life. Without it, even the most ambitious goals can feel empty. With it, even the smallest actions gain meaning and significance. Understanding and living your purpose is a cornerstone of thriving. Purpose is not something you find, it's something you uncover. It's already within you, waiting to be revealed through reflection and action. Start by asking yourself meaningful questions. What activities make you feel alive? What values do you hold dear? What impact do you want to have on others? A practical exercise to discover your purpose is to write your personal mission statement. Think of it as a guide to who you are and what you stand for. It doesn't have to be perfect or permanent, but it should reflect your core values and aspirations. Purpose is often rooted in service. When you contribute to something greater than yourself, you experience a profound sense of fulfillment. This doesn't mean you need to dedicate your life to charity. It can be as simple as helping a friend, sharing your knowledge, or creating something meaningful. It's important to note that purpose evolves. What drives you today might shift as you grow and experience new phases of life. Embrace this evolution and regularly revisit your sense of purpose to ensure it aligns with your current path. Living with purpose requires intentionality. Align your daily actions with your broader mission. If family is central to your purpose, make time for meaningful connections. If creativity fuels your passion, carve out moments to explore and express it. Challenges often test your sense of purpose, but they also deepen it. When you persevere through difficulties in pursuit of what truly matters, you strengthen your commitment and gain clarity about what is most important. Purpose is the fuel that propels you forward, even when the road gets tough. By living in alignment with your purpose, you create a life that is not only successful but deeply fulfilling. Chapter 7: Mastering Emotional Intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions while also empathizing with and influencing the emotions of others. In today's interconnected world, EQ is just as important as traditional intelligence for achieving personal and professional success. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. It involves recognizing your emotions and understanding how they impact your thoughts and behavior. A simple way to enhance self-awareness is to check in with yourself throughout the day. Ask, what am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling this way? Once you're aware of your emotions, the next step is self-regulation. This means managing your emotions constructively rather than letting them control you. For example, if you feel angry, pause before responding. Take a few deep breaths and choose a response that aligns with your values instead of reacting impulsively. Empathy is another crucial component of EQ. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. To cultivate empathy, practice active listening. Pay attention to not just the words but the emotions behind them. Acknowledge and validate what the other person is experiencing. Social skills, the final pillar of EQ, involve building and maintaining healthy relationships. Effective communication, conflict resolution, and teamwork all stem from strong social skills. One way to strengthen these skills is by focusing on building trust. Be consistent, honest, and supportive in your interactions. Developing emotional intelligence takes practice, but the rewards are immense. It enhances your relationships, boosts your resilience, and empowers you to navigate life's challenges with grace and understanding. With EQ, you don't just thrive, you uplift those around you as well. Chapter 8: The Discipline of Focus. In a world filled with distractions, focus is a rare and powerful skill. It's the ability to direct your attention deliberately, ignoring interruptions, and staying engaged with what matters most. Mastering focus is essential for achieving deep work and long-term success. Focus begins with clarity. When you know what you're aiming for, it's easier to channel your energy effectively. Start by defining your priorities. What are the 3 most important things you need to accomplish today? Write them down and make them your non-negotiables. Eliminating distractions is crucial for maintaining focus. Create an environment that supports concentration. This might mean decluttering your workspace, putting your phone on silent, or using apps that block unnecessary websites. A distraction-free zone allows your mind to dive deeply into the task at hand. Time management also plays a role. The Pomodoro technique, for instance, can help you work in focused intervals. Set a timer for 25 minutes, work without interruption, then take a 5-minute break. These focused sprints can enhance productivity and prevent burnout. Another key to focus is managing your energy. Pay attention to when you feel most alert and schedule your most demanding tasks during those times. Break larger projects into smaller, manageable chunks and tackle them step by step. Mindfulness can also sharpen focus. Practice being fully present in the moment, whether you're working, having a conversation, or enjoying a meal. When your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the task at hand. Developing focus is like building a muscle. It requires consistent effort and practice, but the results are transformative. With improved focus, you'll accomplish more in less time, make better decisions, and feel a greater sense of control over your day. Chapter 9: Building Confidence Through Action. Confidence is not something you are born with, it is something you build through action. It grows every time you step outside your comfort zone, take risks, and prove to yourself that you are capable. The first step to building confidence is to acknowledge your fears. Fear is often a sign that you are about to grow. Instead of avoiding it, lean into it. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Often, you'll realize that the fear is exaggerated and the potential rewards far outweigh the risks. Taking small, consistent actions builds momentum. If public speaking intimidates you, start by speaking in front of a small group. Gradually increase the stakes as your confidence grows. Each step forward reinforces your belief in your abilities. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Acknowledging your progress boosts your self-esteem and motivates you to keep going. Keep a journal of your achievements to remind yourself of how far you've come. Confidence also comes from preparation. The more you practice and prepare, the more secure you'll feel in your abilities. Whether it's a presentation, a job interview, or learning a new skill, preparation is the foundation of confidence. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can also boost your confidence. Seek out those who encourage and believe in you, and distance yourself from those who undermine your efforts. Remember, Confidence is not the absence of doubt, but the willingness to act despite it. With every step you take, you're building a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Chapter 10: The Balance Between Ambition and Contentment. Ambition drives progress, while contentment fosters peace. Striking a balance between the two is key to living a fulfilling life. Too much ambition can lead to burnout and dissatisfaction, while too much contentment can result in stagnation. Ambition is the desire to achieve and grow. It pushes you to set goals, take risks, and reach for new heights. Contentment, on the other hand, is the ability to appreciate what you have and find joy in the present moment. These two forces are not opposites but complementary. To balance ambition and contentment, start by aligning your goals with your values. Pursue goals that truly matter to you, rather than those dictated by societal expectations or comparisons to others. When your goals are meaningful, ambition becomes a source of fulfillment rather than stress. Practice gratitude to cultivate contentment. Each day, take a moment to reflect on what you're thankful for. This practice reminds you of the abundance in your life and keeps you grounded, even as you strive for more. Set boundaries for your ambition. Dedicate time to rest, relationships, and hobbies that bring you joy. Recognize that success is not just about achievements, but also about the quality of your life and connections. Finally, celebrate your progress. Recognize that life is a journey, and every step forward is an accomplishment. By balancing ambition with contentment, you can enjoy the process of growth while appreciating the present. This balance creates a life that is both driven and deeply satisfying. Chapter 11: The Role of Discipline in Freedom. It may seem paradoxical, but discipline is the key to true freedom. Without discipline, we become slaves to impulse, distraction, and short-term gratification. With discipline, we gain control over our actions and the power to create the life we truly want. Discipline begins with commitment. Decide what matters most to you and commit to it wholeheartedly. Whether it's improving your health, advancing your career, or strengthening relationships, clear commitment creates the foundation for discipline. Setting routines helps anchor your discipline. When actions become habits, they require less willpower and effort. For instance, if you commit to exercising every morning at the same time, it eventually becomes a natural part of your day. Accountability can strengthen discipline. Share your goals with a trusted friend or join a group with similar aspirations. Knowing others are supporting and expecting progress can help you stay on track during moments of doubt or fatigue. Discipline also requires saying no. Every choice comes with an opportunity cost. Learn to say no to distractions, temptations, and activities that don't align with your priorities. By protecting your time and energy, you free yourself to focus on what truly matters. Mistakes and setbacks are inevitable, but they don't have to derail you. Instead of viewing them as failures, see them as learning opportunities. Reflect on what went wrong, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. The beauty of discipline is that it leads to greater freedom in the long run. By delaying gratification and staying consistent, you build the life you desire, free from regret and missed opportunities. Chapter 12: Leveraging the Power of Momentum. Momentum is the force that keeps you moving forward once you've started. When harnessed effectively, it can propel you toward your goals with less effort and greater efficiency. Momentum turns small victories into significant achievements. Momentum begins with action. The hardest part of any endeavor is often getting started. Focus on taking one small step, even if it feels insignificant. Completing that step creates a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to take the next one. Consistency is the fuel for momentum. Small, repeated actions compound over time, creating exponential results. For example, writing just 200 words a day might seem minor, but it adds up to a full novel within a year. Eliminate friction to maintain momentum. Identify and remove obstacles that slow you down. If you want to exercise regularly, lay out your workout clothes the night before. If you want to read more, keep a book within easy reach. Celebrate progress to reinforce momentum. Acknowledge each milestone, no matter how small. Success breeds success, and every accomplishment motivates you to keep going. Be mindful of negative momentum as well. Just as positive actions compound, so do negative habits. Missing one workout might seem harmless, but if it becomes a pattern, it can derail your progress. When setbacks occur, course correct quickly to avoid losing the momentum you've built. Momentum doesn't require perfection, it requires persistence. By staying consistent and focused, you can build unstoppable momentum that carries you toward your goals. Chapter 13: The Influence of Your Environment. Your environment profoundly shapes your behavior, mindset, and success. The people, spaces, and systems around you either support or hinder your growth. By designing an environment that aligns with your goals, you can set yourself up for success. Start with your physical space. A cluttered, disorganized environment creates mental stress and distraction. Take time to organize your workspace, home, or any area where you spend significant time. A clean, functional space promotes clarity and focus. Next, consider the people in your life. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire, support, and challenge you to be your best. Limit time spent with those who drain your energy or undermine your goals. Your relationships should be a source of encouragement and motivation. Your digital environment also matters. Social media, news, and online interactions can either uplift or overwhelm you. Curate your digital space by following accounts that align with your values and limiting exposure to negativity or distraction. Systems and routines are another aspect of your environment. Create systems that make success automatic. For example, meal prep can support healthy eating, while a morning routine can set a productive tone for your day. Finally, immerse yourself in environments that inspire growth. Attend events, join communities, or visit places that align with your aspirations. For example, if you're pursuing a creative goal, spend time in spaces where creativity thrives. Your environment has a powerful, often unconscious influence on your actions. By intentionally shaping it, you create a foundation for consistent growth and success. Chapter 14: The Value of Lifelong Learning. The world is constantly evolving, and those who thrive are those who commit to lifelong learning. Continuous growth keeps your mind sharp, your skills relevant, and your perspective expansive. Learning begins with curiosity. Cultivate a habit of asking questions and seeking answers. Approach life with the mindset of a student, always open to new ideas, perspectives, and experiences. Read widely and often. Books, articles, and research are gateways to knowledge. Choose a mix of topics that interest you, challenge you, and expand your understanding of the world. Learning doesn't only happen through reading. Seek out mentors, take courses, or attend workshops. Engaging with others who have expertise or experience provides valuable insights and accelerates your growth. Apply what you learn. Knowledge is most valuable when it's put into action. Experiment, test new ideas, and learn from your successes and failures. Practical application deepens understanding and builds confidence. Embrace mistakes as part of the learning process. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a step toward it. Every mistake teaches a lesson that brings you closer to mastery. Finally, teach what you learn. Sharing your knowledge not only helps others, but also reinforces your own understanding. Teaching is one of the most effective ways to solidify what you've gained. Lifelong learning is a journey, not a destination. It keeps you adaptable, engaged, and prepared for the ever-changing world. By committing to continuous growth, you ensure that your potential is limitless. Thanks for listening, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and also click the small bell icon to receive a notification every time a new free audiobook has arrived. Thanks again.